Hey everyone, it's Jessica with the Fields Full House, and today I'm going to talk to you about our chore system. I also have Harper here, she's asleep, so hopefully I don't wake her up. So anyways, I'm going to talk to you about our chore system. If you are new here, we have 8 kids, and anything that I do has to be easy and simple and just easy to maintain, or I'm just not going to maintain it very well. So we have been doing our chores this way for about 3 years. We have tried everything under the sun, different chore charts, different days. It never flowed very well or worked very well. I've tried weekly chores, I've tried daily chores. They were harder to keep up with. So I came up with, let's do a monthly chore rotation. So our children have a set chore for the month, and we change it out on the first of every month. It's easy to know, it's March 1st, it's time to change the chores. And in fact, it's so easy that my oldest daughter actually handles this for me, which maybe that's why it's so easy. But again, she's 11. She's more than capable of changing the chore chart. So each child is responsible for either an area or a set chore for the entire month. And this does a couple different things. One, it's easy to remember what their chores are, but it also gives them time in this chore to become efficient at it. And then they learn to do this chore well. Now, in teaching children to do chores, it can be hard. But I have just taught our children, we are a team, we're a family, and we all work together. Each one of our parts is vital to make this family run smoothly and operate smoothly. And it helps mommy and daddy out that we aren't doing everything or responsible for everything. So then we have more energy to do those fun things like take them to the park or, whatever. And that has helped them to understand too, that their part is important in the family. I do not pay for chores unless it's an extra chore. Something like cleaning the playroom, I would count as an extra chore, and I will pay for that because it's $1 and it's worth it to me. But for their normal daily chores, they don't get paid for this. And also, if a child doesn't do it up to standard, like if I know that they tried really hard and, whatever, then I'll help them out if it's just still not done that well. But if it is something that I think that they just did really quickly, they have to come in and redo it, and then therefore they're missing out on whatever activity is going on, and because they're redoing their chores. So it teaches them to do it well the first time. So anyways, I'm going to show you our chore chart. I try to pair each child's chore with an easy chore and I call them easy chores and a harder chore. And also all of our kids have chores ages 4 and up. And now, obviously, the 4-year-old is going to be more simple. Good job. I have a Play-Doh lunch. Thank you, Logan. And it also helps them feel a part of the family, the little kids. It helps them feel a part of the family, that they have a job or a chore that they are in charge of. That's something that I have found. It also has been easier with the younger kids because they see their older siblings whenever I'm calling them, okay, it's time to do, whatever. They're like, oh, my job. And they just go and do it. Like, I don't really have to tell them. So that's been an added blessing, seeing the little guys just kind of dive in and take ownership of their area that they're in charge of. Like a lot of times whenever I'm like, okay, it's time to clean up, and they know to split off and do whatever job they have. Miley she's like, oh, okay, and she runs, and her chore is clean up the living room, and she cleans up the living room, so I don't even have to tell her to. And same thing with Logan. His is put up all the shoes, so he will run and go put up all the shoes. So I'm actually going to show you the chore chart now. So let me show you. Hang on. Okay, so I have this hanging up in our hall that leads to our laundry room. And we just made this. It was pretty easy. This is just a board that I painted and I stenciled a job well done on it. And these are just wooden door hangers. I think they were like 50 cents that I had each kid paint the way that they want, and we labeled them with their names. And so I have written on clothespins the chores. So we just take it off and, move into whoever's going to be, sorry, Logan's playing, who's ever going to have that chore for the month. So some chores that we have to do is dishes, empty garbage. This is empty all the garbage throughout the house and get the garbage cans from the road. Oh, thank you. Hang on, okay?
And have pizza in it.
You got pizza. Thank you so much. Addison this month is unloading the dishwasher. She has to sweep the living room, and she is in charge of the schoolroom. So if it is in disarray, I call Addison, and she will get whatever child made the mess, and she'll sweep the schoolroom for me as well. So then Peyton she is sweep and mop, and that's the kitchen. She will sweep and mop the kitchen. She is my laundry helper. Laundry helpers collect the dirty laundry in the two main parts that we keep them, and they bring them to me. If I need help with folding and putting away, they will help with that as well. But I typically fold the laundry. So Jackson is wipe the table and dust. So he is wiping the kitchen tables, the counter, the island, all that, and dust. And how did he skirt away with less chores this month? I don't know how that happened. It's good. Oh, yeah, it's good to know. I'll add something else. So Miley is garage and clean living room. So anything that happens in the living room, she is cleaning up. That is actually a pretty hard chore. She will do that several times a day because I like to clean living room. The garage, guys. So the garage is pick up the shoes and sweep it out. And a lot of times I have to get in there and help clean the garage, so she will be the person that helps with that. Logan, he puts up all the shoes, and he is to straighten the playroom because he is the main one that messes up the playroom. Okay, so like I said, it's very simple. The kids know what their chores are for the month, and that's just what they're responsible for. Again, I don't pay for chores. They are required to do it because they're part of our family. And this just really helps, take the load off of me. And I think it's good for children to have responsibility and to know what is expected of them. So I hope that this gave you an idea of just keeping chores simple. It is important to get the kids involved and teaching them how to maintain, the house and different things. So thanks for watching. Bye.